Hi children, today we are going to learn about a new chapter that is working with MS Access 2010. Okay, so this is our new chapter. What is data? Data is any meaningful piece of information. Data may be numbers, words, etc. Okay, so all the organization maintain their own data. Like if it is in the case of an business or workers, they are keeping what the record of the employees. If it is in the case of a school, they are maintaining the records of students, everything. Okay, so in order to store the data permanently for long period, we need where we are storing in a big storehouse or collection of interrelated data is known as what? Database. Or database is an organized way of storing information. It helps us to manage, access large amount of information quickly and efficiently. A database is an organized collection of data and generally stored and accessed electronically from a computer system. So this is a database. Okay. So database means we can call it as another word is big storehouse. So we can store or permanently all the records of the students and all. Okay, so children, you understood about the meaning of a database, right? Next we are moving to what is DBMS. DBMS means database management system. It is a software application used to access and create and manage database. So in order to access, create, manage database, we need a software. That is known as what? DBMS. DBMS is a software application. It is a software application. So we are storing in a database all the data, but for accessing, creating and managing, we need what? A software. That is known as DBMS. What is the full form? Database Management System. Okay, and here there are two types of databases is available: a flat file database and relational database. The flat file database refers to data files that contain records which have a small fixed number of fields without any structured relationship. For example, Microsoft Excel, it is very small and fixed number of fields only we can use in that. But relational database stores data in several tables, okay, and link those tables together to get common piece of information. So relation database store data in several tables. You can use several tables in this. For example, Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL, Oracle, etc. These are the examples for relation databases. Okay, so our Microsoft Access is an example for a relational database. Okay, next, structure of a database. A database contains specific structures to store the data. Following are the part of database structure: tables, queries, forms, reports. So these are the structure of a database. So what are the structures of a database? Tables, queries, forms, report. You just see next we are going to learn detail about tables. So tables are the building blocks of a database. They store the complete data in the form of rows and columns. How we are storing all the data in the form of rows and columns. Every table has a finite number of rows and columns. Okay, roll number, student name, Hindi, English, max size. You just see the table, how it is storing. So next we are moving to fields. All table consists of fields. All the columns in a table is known as fields. It is marked there. Fields are columns, all the columns. Okay. So elements of the tables, first one is fields, that is you can see fields are also known as columns. Second one is record. The rows in a table are called records. The rows in a table are called records. Here how many records are there? 1, 2, 3 records are there in this table. Okay, so these are the first one we have learned, fields. Second one, records. Next we are moving to learn about data in a table. Okay, so here you just see the figure here. The set of characters that represent a valid value is known as the data. Set of characters that represent a valid value is known as data. Data is represented there. Okay, So these are the elements of a data. What are they? Fields, records, and data. Next, we move with learn about queries. What is queries? A database stores vast amount of data, but queries helps us to retrieve the filtered data based on some condition. Based on some condition, if you want to retrieve any data, we are using what? Queries, like those who got above 90, that students mark names only display, like that. Queries, questions or condition we are giving through who, through how, through queries. So queries are used for retrieving the filtered data based on some conditions. So that's the use of queries. Next, we are moving to the forms. So here forms are user friendly interfaces that facilitate the process of entering data in table and queries. So it is the user friendly interfaces. You can enter the data in tables and queries. A form has an attractive interface that helps the data from the user and forward it to the corresponding table or query. Forms, application form, like that way you can do in our Microsoft Access also. Okay, children, next is about report. Report are used to display the selected data in a printable format. So report, after everything we are doing, if you want to reports, and reports collect the summarized data from one or more table or queries and organize it in a printable form. So that is the use of reports. That are also possible through this Microsoft Access or this DBMS. So our DBMS or one software we are using is what? Microsoft Access. So for all this can be implemented by using Microsoft Access. So one of the example for a relation database is Microsoft Access. It is the most powerful and popular and powerful RDBMS that serves as an integral part of Microsoft Office suite of application. It is used to organize and manipulate data. It organizes the data in the form of tables. It provides a facility to create relationship between these tables by using common field. So one example, it is given that here how it is relating student details and mark sheet by using the roll number. So by using the roll number you can make a relationship. That also possible through Microsoft Access. That is one of the main advantage of this Microsoft. You can create a relationship between many tables. Here mark list table and student table, how it is related by using a common key, that is roll number. So here features of Microsoft Access. Access provide the facility to create data forms so that the user can enter the required information in a respective field. It also reduces data entry errors. That is the one feature. Second feature is queries help you to get information on a specific topic from the information stored in the database. That is the second feature. And third feature is reports allow you to present in the data in a meaningful and summarized manner. These are three main features of Microsoft Access. So many advantages are there that we can discuss later. Thank you, children. Continue in the next class.